So in this video, I kind of wanted to just talk a little bit about the types of 986 Boxster owners that I've kind of seen online as I've been doing research and watching YouTube videos. It seems like there are a few different camps that like this type of car and this specific year range from 97 to 2004. And like most of us, probably a lot of it is the entry level price point. I think that's obviously very appealing for people. Let's jump in. So one group that I've noticed are people that are Miata fans. So you got a Miata fan, maybe you own a Miata, or you're trying to decide between a Boxster and a Miata, and you've got different things. This is a mid-engine, this one's not, you know, things like that. I mean, that totally makes sense to me. I don't have an opinion really between the two. I've never owned a Miata, but I mean, they seem like great cars. But I just am definitely seeing that online. It seems like a common sort of group of people that are looking at the 986 Boxsters. I would imagine that, have Miata, upgrade to that, or maybe you're between the two, and then maybe you drive the Boxster for a while and you're looking to maybe upgrade to something else. So that's one group. The other group seems to be people that like the 986 for some reason. Maybe it's the body style or, again, the affordability. And then they're looking to make a bunch of modifications, add a different louder exhaust, maybe a sport bumper, new headlights, things like that. So that seems to be another kind of big group. And then another group, which I fall into, but haven't really seen a lot of other people online do this, is basically treating it like a classic car. So for me, I love the 986. And in another video, I go into my story of why I purchased one in the first place. But I didn't buy it as an investment to make my money back. I knew I was going to spend a lot of time and hopefully not that much money doing it a lot of it myself, thanks to my mentor, Kurt, pushing me into, doing a lot of the work myself. But I'm looking to sort of restore it back to its original form. And what I mean by that, it's not that I bought one that was in terrible condition, not at all. It was actually in really good condition. But it's a 22-year-old car. Things wear out, Trim pieces are faded, or headlight switch goes out, or, just various things that just need to be replaced due to age, the wearable items. So that's kind of why I purchased the car. I don't have any intention of ever selling it. I want to keep it. But a 6-year-old, when he is old enough to drive, it'd be great for him to, teach him how to drive stick shift, because those won't exist in 10 years. They barely exist now. So that's sort of where I fall. Now, I do want to drive it, and I do drive it. So I'm not so concerned about mileage and, keeping it low miles. I purchased it with 50,000 miles, just under. Actually, it might have just been over. I think it was like 50,100. And I've put about 5,000 miles on it in the past 5 months. But once this engine's worn out, I'm probably going to just put a new engine in. I've talked about, do I upgrade it to a 996 or do all this different stuff? I don't know. There's something to be said about kind of having it in its original designed form. And I know there's definitely a lot of flaws in these vehicles, which is one reason why they're a little more affordable, because we all know about a few of them. And I go into that in a couple other videos. But for me, I love the design, and I think I just appreciate good design in general. And so I tend to purchase things in any area of my life. If it's a designed piece, I buy it because of how it was designed, not to change it. And there's not a right or wrong thing. That's just my personal, preference. My wife has her business is a flower truck, and she didn't have a preference on what type of vehicle that she wanted. So I've always liked the 40s Art Deco style trucks. And again, it's the design. I mean, I don't want to mess with it. It is a resto mod, so it's not, all original per se, like on the inside, like the engine and stuff. But the exterior is the original Art Deco, big fender, big waterfall grill. So for me, the design element's really important. Now, my friend Kurt, who's my Boxster mentor here, he also has a Boxster 99, and he's actually owned his since 2000. So he's almost original owner all the way through, and his is pristine. So he's the only people I've seen that's like me, where he keeps everything original, clean. I think his only has like 16,000 miles on it. So we're a little bit different in the fact that I'm driving mine a lot. He's kept his all these years really, nice and clean. And if I was him, I think I probably would do what he's doing too. If I had it for 21 years and I kept it that nice, it'd be hard to just go out and drive it around all the time and risk kind of messing it up. So I think he really enjoys working on mine with me so that we can have fun working on it, but his stays nice and clean. And I'm totally fine with that. I will let Kurt help me work on mine any day of the week. So Kurt, I appreciate it. So those are the few different types of Boxster owners. If you know of any other type that you've seen, or if you are a different little subgenre of the 986 community, leave a comment. I'd love to know. I think it's just such a cool community. I had no idea when I bought the car that the community was, there was like this little niche group of people that love these cars. I just loved it for other reasons. And I have a video that talks about why I bought mine. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.